now, but Stepping Stones was set up back in 1979, on October the 3rd, 1979 to be exact. And I was actually the very first child at the age of 3 to attend there and learned such a lot there. It's a playgroup for handicapped children under the age of 5. And the touching story, because I won't keep you long, because we got these fantastic singers. When I first went there was 4 other children there besides me, and this one little girl, Donna, was referred to the playgroup by the doctor at the time of the playgroup, and Donna was about 3-year-old at the time, never walked, couldn't talk, and quite badly disabled. Anyway, they tried to get her to walk, stood her up, she wouldn't walk, wouldn't talk. They even tried holding her hands and tried to get her to walk, but nothing. So they persevered for about 3 or 4 months with Donna. And I can remember this one day, just after we had our milk and biscuits and were about to have our story time, Joy, one of the group leaders, said to us, "Got a surprise for you all," she said. And she stood Donna up. And at the age of 3, Donna, who had never taken, as I said, a step in her life, took her first steps. And the first word she said after talking was, "Donna did it." So we were all clapping and crying for her at that particular time. But sadly, a few months later, Donna fell ill and passed away at the very young age of 4. So that's where your money be going tonight, to help those lovable children at Stepping Stones to learn and have a happy time as I had there. So thank you all for coming this evening.
To me all far, it's no matter, darling, where you are, I think of you night and day. Oh, such a hungry, burning yearning inside of me.
Like a bell that is ringing
watching lovers holding hands and laughing. Just thinking about the things we used to do.
Ready? Think about things.
Like a walk in the park.
Things.
Like a kiss in the dark.
Things.
Like a sailboat ride.
Yeah, yeah.
What about the night we cried? Things like a lover's vow. Things that we don't do now. Thinking about the things we used to do. Memories are all I have to cling to.
Cling to.
And the heartaches are the friends I'm talking to.
But you've got me now.
If I'm not thinking about how much I love you,
I love you too.
I'm just thinking about those things we used to do. Yeah.
Think about things.
Like a walk in the park.
Things.
Like a kiss in the dark.
Things.
Like a sailboat ride.
Yeah, yeah.
What about that night we cried? Things like a lover's vow. Things that we don't do now. Thinking about those things we used to do. Oh, I still can hear that jukebox gently playing.
Playing.
And the heartaches are the friends I'm talking to.
But you've got me now.
When I'm not thinking about how much I love you,
I love you too.
I'm just thinking about those things we used to do.
I see.
Yeah.
Think about things.
Like a walk in the park.
Things.
Like a kiss in the dark.
Things.
Like a sailboat ride.
Yeah, yeah.
What about that night we cried? Things like a lover's vow. Things that we don't do now. Thinking about those things we used to do. And the heartaches of the friends I'm talking to. You got me thinking about the things we used to do.
And that's all. Kiss me, honey, honey, kiss me. Thrill me, honey, honey, thrill me. Don't care even if I blow my top. But honey, honey, don't stop. I'd like to play a little game with you. A little game especially made for two. If you come close in, I will show you how. Come closer, closer now, your turn. Kiss me, honey, honey, kiss me. Thrill me, honey, honey, thrill me. Even if I blow my top, but honey, honey, don't stop. We've never played this little game before. If you relax and you'll enjoy it more. Just settle down and I will teach you how. Come closer, closer now, your turn.
If you want to clap along, feel free. Come on, Lee, I need you as my backing vocalist. Come on, let's see clapping. I close my eyes, drew back the curtain to see for certain what I thought I knew. Far, far away, someone was weeping and the world was sleeping. Any dream will do. Let me hear this time. I wore my coat with golden lining, with colors shining, wonderful and new. And in the east, the dawn was breaking, and the world was waking. Any dream will do. Oh, and a crash of drums, a flash of light, my golden coat flew out of sight. Colors faded into darkness, I was left alone. May I return to the beginning. my golden coat flew out of sight. Colors faded into darkness, I was left alone. May I return to the beginning, and the light was dimming, and the dream was too. The world and I, we are still waiting, still hesitating. Any dream will do.
Some enchanted evening, you may see a stranger. You may see a stranger across a crowded room.
And somehow you'll know even then, that somewhere you'll see her again and again.
Some enchanted evening, someone may be laughing.
You may hear her laughing across a crowded room, and night after night, as strange as it seems, the sound of her laughter will sing in your dreams.
Who can explain it? Who can tell you why?
Fools give you reasons, wise men never try.
Some enchanted evening,
Some enchanted evening,
when you find your true love,
when you find your true love, when you hear her call you across the crowded room, then fly to her side and make her your own. Or all through your life you may dream all alone.
once you have found him, never let him go. Once you have found her, never let her go.
Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song, let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. I like it. Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, just hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song, let me sing for could never be a portrait of my love, for nobody can paint a dream. You will never see a portrait of my love, for miracles are never seen. It is low, and I know. Anyone who sees her soon forgets the Mona Lisa. It will take, I know, a Michelangelo, and he will need that glow of dawn that paints the sky above to try and paint a portrait of my love. I'm gonna climb way up to the top of the stairs, and all my cares they drift right into space. On the roof it's peaceful as can be, and there the world below can't bother me. Oh. When I come home feeling tired and beat, I go up where the air is fresh and sweet, so far away from the hustle and cries. A lot of swaying going on down there. I'm going with you now. Down in the street, I'm up there. On the roof's the only place I know where you just have to wish to make it so. Let's go up on the roof. A bit of swaying, come on. Oh, look at that. What about that side? Fantastic, you are. At night the stars put on a show for free, and darling, you can share it all with me. I keep telling you, right back down in the middle of town, I found a paradise. It's trouble-proof. If this old world is getting me down, there's room enough for two up on the roof. 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 Lovely song. Well done, you know. So I told a friendly star the way that dreamers often do, just how wonderful you are, and why I'm so in love with you. Now I shout it from the highest hills, even told the golden daffodils. At last my heart's an open door, and my secret love's no secret anymore. last, my heart's an open door, and my secret love's no secret. My secret love's no secret. My secret love's no secret anymore. To dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave dare not go, to right the unrightable wrong, and to love pure and chaste from afar, to try when your arms are too weary, to reach the unreachable star. This is my quest to follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell for the heavenly cause. And I know if I'd only be true to this glorious quest, that my heart will lie peaceful and calm when I'm laid to my rest, and the world will be better for this. That one man, scorned and covered with scars, still strove with his last ounce of courage to reach the unreachable star. No matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell for the heavenly cause. And I know if I'd only be true to this glorious quest, that my heart will lie peaceful and calm when I'm laid to my rest, and the world will be better for this. That one man, scorned and covered with scars, still strove with his last ounce of courage to reach the unreachable star. I know I said that I was leaving, but I just couldn't say goodbye. It was only self-deceiving to walk away from someone who means everything on earth to you. You learn with every lonely day. I've learned and now I'm back to say, let me try again. Let me try again. Think of all we've had you and I again. Please forgive me, or I'll die. Let me try again. Girl, we made it to the top. We went so high we couldn't stop. We climbed the ladder leading us nowhere. Two of us together, building castles in the air. We spun so fast we couldn't tell the gold ring from the carousel. How could we know the ride would turn out bad? Everything we wanted was everything we had. I miss the hungry years, the once upon a time, the lovely long ago. We didn't have a dime. Those days of me and you, we lost along the way. How could I be so blind not to see the door closing on a word I now hunger for, looking through my tears? I miss the hungry years. We shared our daydreams one by one. Making plans was so much fun. We set our goals and reached the highest star. Things that we were after were much better from afar. And here we stand, just me and you, with everything but nothing too. It wasn't worth the price we had to pay. Oh honey, take me home. Take me back to yesterday. I miss the hungry years, the once upon a time, that lovely long ago. We didn't have a dime. Those days of me and you, we lost along the way. How could I be so blind not to see the door closing on a word I now hunger for, looking through my tears? I miss the hungry years. I miss the hungry years. I miss the hungry years. Good night, everyone. Hope you've enjoyed the guys. Brilliant. See you.
I certainly have.
Yes.
And thanks once again to all of you. It makes me cry to think how you all supported us tonight and the charity as well. And also, as I said, to Nathan and Kirsty for the lovely sound and for doing it free of charge.
Thank you.
And also to the wonderful singers for giving up their time freely. Once again, Rob Knight and Ben Davis. and the wonderful Phil Andrews. So in closing tonight, I'd just like to wish you all good night, God bless, and a safe journey home, and thank you for coming once again. Good night.